Good morning, children. How are you today, huh? My levels, am I audible? That'll be fine. Alright, you little bastards. What miserable nonsense besieges me today? Point of attack! Oh, that's right. I think this was made during, Desert Storm 1. I shouldn't joke too much. This might have been made, like, in a tank by, like, a guy and just a 386 computer he had in there somehow. Shells being fired around him. Okay. Look at that. You can really feel the dust trails. Alright. The numpad to move cursor. I feel like somewhere out there that's someone's favorite game, you know? Okay. Oh, alright. Poke, man. I mean, for a DOS game, there's a lot of ways I could have gone further south. Let's, like, slow things down a little. Honestly, you know what? For, like, 1982, that's not bad as, like, a Pac-Man fucking knockoff, you know? Like, 82. You know? Older than me, that fucking thing. And if I slowed it down, you know, got it working properly, like, I usually make vicious fun of the fucking games that are just, like, knocked together using, like, fucking vintage wood block emojis, but I mean, considering some of the Pac-Man fucking knockoffs I've seen, that actually, you know, see, that, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, like, Street Fighter Alpha on the fucking Game Boy Color, where it's like, this shouldn't be. But you've understood the fucking task to such a degree that you've taken out all the shit you can take out while leaving in all the necessary elements. You know, your approach to that was, like, more or less flawless. And yet. Poker Challenge, 7-card stud version. Ass. I don't think I've played any form of poker that isn't, like, Hold'em. I don't like the other ones. Something about Hold'em I enjoy. I think it's because there's, like, several layers of, like, reveal, you know? Let's just get on with the poker. Midland Mabel, Fast Freddy, Jill Wayne, Pecos McClure. Am I Pecos? Who am I? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, like, it's that thing. It can be a challenge to appreciate, you know, the ancient. Sometimes, you know, you really have to try and put yourself back into that context. I mean, like, the easiest example of that for these days is GoldenEye. You know, when that came out, man, like, Christ knows how much time was sunk into that. The single player, and then, you know, me, my little brother, kids in the neighborhood, fucking going over to friends' houses, all that shit, just like, like 8-hour stretches of just multiplayer GoldenEye. And I would make excuses and leave to not play that, the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye again today. But you can't, like, you can't go, fuck, this runs at, like, several frames a second. It's like, yeah, you know. Poker Galore by Diana Gruber. But, the fact that the world's improved doesn't unmake the achievements of the past. And particularly when a lot of the, improved world has stood on the shoulders of Poker Okay. Enter my name, double down, Joker Poker. Alright, I don't know what any of these are. To insert coins. These are like poker machines. Fuck that. I just get really antsy if I do anything for, like, if I do anything for that amount of time these days. I just, like, I don't... I got that really terrible just, like, guilt cycle going where I'll just sit and do nothing as opposed to even performing a recreational activity. Because I trap myself in this fucking little mental loop. So I gotta get out of the habit of fucking doing. I should just do a thing, then I'll have at least fucking... Sure, I may have played a game for a while, but at least that's something. Poker Relay. Maybe anime titty? Not impossible. My 1990s sense is tingling. Titty? Oh. Turn on effect and music, please. Some of these characters look familiar, That looks like a suave motherfucker. Alright. Can't argue with a ginger. What's happening? Do I need a jack? What am I playing? This music is hurting me. It feels like... The more I go back over that tune, I'm just like, what planet was that from? Because that was operating on, like, melodies that I don't think exist in the human mind. That's something for people that experience patterns at, like, a geologic timescale. Oh yeah, it gets good after the first 1,000 hours. Poco. Who is Poco and why am I memorializing them? I don't know card games. I know, like, Switch/Uno. I know Hold'em. I'm aware of several card games. But, like, I had a Sega Master System when I was, like, 5. So, after that, it was like, okay, I don't... Everything else is just like, this sucks. Yes? Oh, okay, that was my name. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. I don't know how to, like, modulate the strength of the hit. Yeah, man. I'm a master of bridge because I osmosised fucking Omar Sharif's voice. You know, you just listen to Omar Sharif talk to you about bridge, like, while you sleep. You'll come out at the end of that just a genius at bridge. That's it's like it's not lost entirely, but Sharif's voice has like kind of the opposite, but like what the fuck? All right. So see, it's a bit like going to op shops. You know, I wanting something and just getting it straight away is nice and all, but like also I need discovery. I need the unknown. I need to see something I didn't expect to see and wouldn't have thought to look for. And Hitler bowling, like, is that just one stage or is this entire thing? I mean, I don't know which is better. Like defeating, you know, the Third Reich at bowling, I suppose. But then, what if Hitler's just a stage? Is it all dictators? Okay. Executing. Okay, oh, there we go. Fuck that. Okay, so I like when I just see a screen like this, you know? Like, where some thought's gone into like, hey, how would you access parts of the game? You can play as Hitler! I thought that was Bad Year's fucking Führer Ball. Why is Sherlock Holmes here? Alright, look, I gotta be the topless bitch. Pol Pot miniature golf, like, I could see that. Okay, so I'm not... Did the character I choose just instruct... No, this is, like, I'm at... Okay. It's weird where the game's too fast. You know, because it's definitely too fast, but only in very specific instances, and that's exceptionally strange. Ah, fuck. Still going a bit quick. I think it might... Fuck you, Sherlock! I think, like, maybe it was Napoleon. I mean, this is a stupid... Like, I'm still sort of confused as to what the characters I selected were and what they're doing. Like, why'd I pick fucking, you know, Madonna if I'm just gonna be playing as a child? Is Madonna, like, my inner spirit? Is she my coach? Alright, this didn't work that time, fine. Fuck that up. That's a little bit better. I can see what's happening now, at least. That was a bit too straight. Like, am I just gonna get one and done by fucking, you know, suck shit Holmes here? At least he has the capacity to fucking fail. That's gotta be good. Suck my fucking ring. Ah, cunt. Shut up. You're Sherlock Holmes. You're not good at fucking bowling. Fuck you. Alright, look. Dead straight. Dead in the middle. Upset about that. Help me out here, Madonna. Like, give me some advice. What are you here for? Yeah, where's your fucking, you know, you're gonna detect yourself a strike, Sherlock, you motherfucker. Cunt! Don't you smug son of a bitch. Think I can't kick your ass? You fucking burrito. Whoop the shit out of you. Ah!
Oh my god.
How long does this go? Why is Hitler in it? Are we on Hitler's stage? Like, are we in hell or something? Like, is that what the fuck, are we bowling for our souls? That doesn't explain why Sherlock Holmes is here. Just give me fucking something, you fuckers. Alright, come on. The thing is like, the bowling animation from the start is always the same. Like, it only, you know, changes when you fucking... Fuck you. The computer's just cheating. Help me out here, Madonna. What are you for? Why are you here? This is the Hitler stage. It's just fucking whatever it is, Dimitri from Darkstalkers doesn't have the swastika out. It's the same stage that was in the fucking intro video. Can't. Put a bit of left hook on that one. Oh, look. It's just nonsense what the pins do, you know? There's not even the faintest hint of realism to the pin behavior in this game about fucking bowling Hitler consciousnesses. You fucking bowl cut little shit, go fuck yourself. Yeah, fuck you. Mate, you go detect some more opium, you motherfucker. Madonna, Hitler's cheating. Finally! Suck shit. Alright, come on. That was like dead fucking straight. The fucking help me out here, Madonna. Give me a pointer. At least give me a pointer in some other fucking language. What is that? Korean? Is it Korean? I don't know. I can't tell. It's got those circly bits, but also not enough of them for me to come down hard. Okay, it feels Korean. Fucking. Like, does Korea think that, like, Sherlock Holmes and Hitler are fictional characters? Or does Korea think that, like, Sherlock Holmes is real? Like a historical figure? Well, I'm not getting rid of Hitler bowling. How is it we go straight from Hitler to Poland? How is it that things line up in such a manner? Is this soccer? Europe. That's gotta be English. What is that, Lisa Kudrow? Ah, fuck. It wasn't speak English, it was what stupid league do you want to be a part of? Alright, whatever. Cognac. Right click is click, and that disturbs me. Got to get the pole goal if you want the boys' soul. What the f? Is this like a box? This fucking crate? Pole goal! Alright. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised considering they made fucking Witcher, but I really didn't know that, like, you know, Poland had such a fucking, you know, video game industry. I suppose if you build, like, an entire country where you just really need to take your mind off of things, probably gonna lend itself to developing video games. Slavs. Slavs.bat. Loading. Slavs. What? Uninstall my Slavic crack, god damn it. Okay. Alright, write what's on fucking page 17 of the instruction manual. Quidjibo. I like that looks like a Slavic totem pole in honor of a kid being given food he doesn't like. So it's like, oh, holy shit, it's in English. Okay. Fuck. Help me out.
Słucham.
Go. Mouse acceleration can eat. Fuck it, whatever. Good on Polish Civ, you know? Good for them. Pole position. Contains 2 versions. That's great cover art, though. We'll say that. You know, jury's out on what the game's going to be like. Really depends on whether or not I get graphics or the fucking ZX Spectrum experience. Well, okay. Let's see. Assuming the controls. Uh-huh. Where are my gears? There we go. I mean, look, you know, when was that made? When was the DOS port of pole position? (1983). Alright, look, for 83, you know, not the worst thing in the world, but also... Alright, there seem to be 2 pole positions. Or not. That'll be some weird situation where it's like coming through as like something else, or got some other bullshit. At any rate, I do not want the 1986 pole position. Actually, I'm gonna fucking... Where's... double check. It's about time I fucking find out what's going on here. Alright, so that is 86 pole position. That I don't want. I wonder what Amiga pole position looked like. I don't feel right. You know? I feel like something's... Was there some other title that it came in under frequently or something? Like... I swear Amiga had pole position. Oh well. Assume the position. Pole position. And it'll be like Sega's pole position or some bullshit like that. There'll be some fucking nonsense going on. PP2. Hey, graphics. Yeah, let's just test, alright? Let's not like fucking... I mean, this is miles better. And we're off. I meant to check if... Alright, yep. My pole! It's not meant to be in that position. Let's see what was going on the old Sega Master System pole position. Have I gone insane? I swear pole position existed on other consoles that I had. Ugh. I love monging me some power. I feel like I'm being tampered with through time. Whoop whoop! I just shouted at police. Would really like to be a cop. Forget the mindless garbage you've seen on television. A police officer's job consists of more than high-speed chases and Dirty Harry shootouts. Honestly, I bet if they made them play this, they'd probably be better police. You know? Like, the tragedy of the American police force is you hire the dumbest people and then get them trained by a lunatic who claims to have invented killology. It's like, it's probably not going to go well. Like, it was on the Atari, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of Super Hang-On or something? I don't know. Oh, the old Sierra interface. This is the most recent photograph of Lytton's chief of police, Randolph Brown-Nose Whipplestick. Was it I don't think it was it Police Quest 1? I think it might have been like the VGA re-release, which is this one. I wonder what Questbusters was. Isn't that little quote down the bottom there? Like, what kind of a fucking, you know, outlet was Questbusters? Did they just review Quest games? Because that's really interesting if they did. So Real is used as a police training tool. I don't believe you. Police Quest. Police Quest. I am the angel of death. The time of purification is at hand. I like the VGA re-releases. Like, I'm pro that because, you know, those early ones suck chode. Although I am kind of curious if this has a built-in solution to the driving speed problem. Ding, ding. Is Lytton a real place? No tour of the California good life would be complete without a stop in Lytton, one of those gems of a small town where progress hasn't spoiled the land of the people. Western Lifestyles magazine. Through the craziness of the 60s, Lytton, California has managed to hang on to its high moral values and simple lifestyle despite the inevitable encroachment of a few undesirable elements. High moral values. No homosexuals. Nothing new today. What's in here? Oh. Let me in. Hello. Not my chops. I think I gotta go upstairs. You see what I mean, though, about, like, you know, at any given point, you're just not sure what you're allowed to look at or interact with. You know, there are no hotspots that, like, sort of tell you what you're doing. You have to just sort of, like, you know, look at the world and think, okay, I can probably, that's a button for the elevator, obviously, so I can probably push that. And that wouldn't be so bad, but I do feel like Sierra very deliberately made puzzles harder by just, you know, making it difficult to see what you were supposed to be fucking doing. Not too dissimilar from a certain game about harvesting that will remain nameless. Bonds? James Bonds. Yeah, you mind if I just touch your stuff? I just want to touch your stuff. You got any games on this? Are you sure? I don't know, but I want to learn about that. What you doing? Did you spill something on your desk? What are these? I mean, that beats Killology. The Vengeance. You know, unlike that nonsense you see on TV. A cold-blooded murderer is on the loose. He has killed once, he is not afraid to kill again. He's stalking me? And that doesn't seem like a good idea. Hello? Mustache department. What's that? You wish to report someone without a mustache? Must report a man with no stash. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Excessive verbosity. Okay. This should work. By the end, he was more moustache than man. Oh, look. Getting a bit sick of that. I don't know. I can probably fiddle with that. It's probably, do I have to install it? Yeah, you can just say that about any fucking Anglo-looking cunt. Why would I want a joystick for Police Quest 2? Oh, god damn it. Yes. D's nuts. What? I think I've got the scum fucking version somewhere else anyway, so it's not like I fucking need this shit. Where are you, penis quest? The vengeance! I mean, this should be connected to something. Huh? Or maybe not. Look, we'll fucking fix that another day. He's a police. I'm pretty sure, like, you just blast the guy at the end or whatever. The Kindred, I think, was the one I had, if memory serves. We'll figure that out in a moment, though. I need to pee. Hopefully this just works. Oh wow, the EGA version of this. That sounds sad. Skip it. Let's just get to the game. Oh yeah, you look, you're not trying to keep me from playing now, are you? Why? Hello, are you crime? Crime! Oh. Touch computer. Just like life. I mean, honestly, like they're not awful games, and just in terms of game, like they're among the more solid, particularly when you go up to the higher areas. They're among the more solid fucking. Uh, oh no, it was this one I had. This came in one of the big fucking combos, the Sierra combos. Like with oh god, what was in that one? Some of Sierra's better games, definitely. Okay. Fun bat. What has happened? Who's playing silly buggers with me? Judge Quest.
It's Officer Malcolm Allen, LAPD. The tortured and tormented body of Bob Hickman, LAPD, lies lifeless among the alley debris. An obvious case of felonious homicide.
Gotta use my little baggie or some shit. Alright, I don't have it.
Detective, your car trunk is locked.
Really? You're gonna be a dick about this?
There is no need. Detective, what are you, sir? Detective, what are you?
I don't know, game, okay? You do this to me. You make me do shit, and I gotta fucking, like, guess, alright? There we are.
No need to put the... Hickman doesn't need...
I mean, are you sure there's no need? I'm pretty sure there might be a need, because I gotta, like, do stuff, you know?
The tortured and tormented body of Bob Hickman. Detective, you need not handle the cigarette. SID will take care of it.
What if I just want to touch his junk?
You don't need those, Carrie. You're not to touch the body.
Dead nips, dude nips. Dead nips, dude nips. I apologize, I'll come back later. And then there's SWAT. I had this one as well, but it's not as fun. Because it's like super serious. And about being SWAT or some shit. I love that fucking yeah, don't shoot grandma. This was in the fucking... was in one of those fucking compendiums as well. Pretty sure it was in the same one. What? I feel like I probably got to install this one. This feels like an install-y. Alright, look, what is what? Well, that's my fucking... that's what I get. This is one of those ones where, like, 1 was the install disc and 2 is, like, the game disc. Oh, okay. Yeah, just beat the shit out of them. High-resolution digitized criminals.
Welcome to D Platoon, officer.
Welcome to D Platoon, officer. I'm Sergeant Rooker.
Is that Michael
While
Bain?
you're assigned to D Platoon, I'll
I
be
hope
your
not.
supervisor. Your new position here is that of an assaulter. This is Officer Packmeyer, and he's your element leader. For the record, Officer Packmeyer has been an element leader in D Platoon for 8 years. He's a wealth of information, officer. Learn from him.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hi.
Hello.
Officer, I'd like you to give some thought.
Officer, you dare interrupt a superior? Let me warn you. Insubordination is not tolerated around here. Never has been, never will be. Is that clear, officer? Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this pass. I'm going to call it a case of first-day jitters. Don't let it happen again. Sergeant Paulin is conducting a training detail later on down at the Academy Range. Be there. Until then, learn what you can and work on that attitude of yours.
That's what happens when you click to skip his speech. That's very funny.
Yeah, I know who you are. You're the new guy in Rooker's squad, Danny Thurman. Well, what are you doing out here? You guys have small arms training over at the academy.
Oh, you know, that's right. Sergeant Rooker mentioned
Yeah, well,
it.
you better get over there. Sergeant Paulin is in charge of small arms training, and it's no coincidence that his nickname is Sergeant Meanie.
Sergeant Meanie?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call him that to his face.
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for the advice.
Don't want to get on the bad side of Sergeant Meanie.
Colt 45 caliber 1911 The Colt
Heads up, gentlemen. We have a new member in the
Oh
element.
no, Sergeant
So formal
Meanie.
introductions can be made. You may refer to him as the slut pup. Welcome aboard, officer. I'm 30 David, Sergeant Paulin. We were just about to do a few drills with the MP5. Step up to alley 13.
He's gonna be mean to me.
Yes, sir.
Officers with your MP5s, make ready. Officer, you have chosen the incorrect weapon for this drill. With your MP5, please make ready.
What's an MP5?
Officer, you have chosen the incorrect weapon for this drill.
Guess it's this one?
Officer, this... This is a training exercise, officer. You will follow the drills, please.
Sorry. I did good though. That's a lot of stuff.
Officers, come to your guard. 2 shots to center mass. Semi-auto. 2 shots to center mass. Semi-auto. On the whistle. On guard.
It feels like a sub-Saturday one. I might do eventually. Especially like if we get to go grandma blasting. There should be a police quest mod for like... Well, guess what's Monday's problem? You start with Hitler bowling and you end with Newt Gingrich. I feel like that was a pretty solid full spectrum day, you know? Like, it's just, why is Hitler in there? You know, like the genuinely surprising presence of chibi Hitler in a bowling game that I still think is set in some form of hell. And then some, you know, fairly solid Sierra point and click adventure games. Pole position. I remember one of my favorite Letterman had a top 10. It was like top 10 worst DC strippers, and I think like the number 2 was Nude Gingrich. That always pops into my head whenever his name comes up. Nude Gingrich. Politically incorrect. That feels like one of those Newgrounds games, or one of those games that like Newgrounds adjacent. Probably wasn't even good enough to get on Newgrounds. What day is it? Is it Friday? It is Friday, isn't it? I haven't stroked out and just fucking forgotten if I thought it was fucking... Thank Christ. Okay, so tomorrow's my government mandated day off, so you can, I don't know, fucking find a way to entertain yourselves. Sunday is probably the thrilling conclusion of Harvester. Get to play the exciting game of whether I figured out what's going on. And to, you know, see the final conclusion of whether or not, you know, Steve ever really comes up with a killer joke. Depending on how early that finishes, we might do a few other little brief light games in the suggestion pile. If you sign up, you get to put things into, you get to add to the suggestion pile. I have absolutely right of refusal if you're an idiot. So don't just go, oh, I'm going to make him play like fucking, you know, a game that's just 8 minutes of black screen and silence, because I'll just tell you to eat shit. And you'll do it because you're a shit-eating idiot. So yeah, if you sign up for the Patreon or the YouTube, you get to join the Discord VIP section and the Subscriber Saturday section. And you can make your dumb suggestions there. I think that's about everything. We recorded another Ever Felt Like This. Because my main goal was to try and get those done fucking more regularly, so they're not, you know, 6 months fucking gap in between. Like, if it's something, like, if it's something like Pineapple on Pizza, which is, you know, genuinely like a 5-minute game, fine. Like, I'm not bothered by that. I'm even okay if it's like, you know, something along the lines of I want to be the guy. If you tell me it's I want to be the guy, you just go, yeah, it's like I want to be the guy. It's like, okay. Anything else is you being a dipshit. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle, because I'm going to the theater. So, get your shit organized and you can bother me on Sundays, and otherwise watch my show, or I will bash your fucking kids.